I'm going to talk about 8 incredible ways that music helps child development. And this is from my blog, sabrinapenayoung.blogspot.com, which is a great place where you can find out tips about music, composition, songwriting, filmmaking, and other artsy pursuits. So, here are just some of the ways that music helps child development. And I'll put the link for the full blog below. Whether playing a musical instrument, singing in the church choir, or plucking out an original tune on a guitar, music helps children develop valuable skills that will help them succeed later in life. Although music and the arts are often considered last in a long line of school requirements, including reading, writing, mathematics, science, etc., students have been proven to benefit from involvement in the visual and performing arts. While there's extensive research about the neurological benefits of music and music in regards to higher test scores, below I've outlined some basic benefits of being involved in a music program. Number 1, concentration skills. Playing a musical instrument improves a child's ability to focus, while children that learn how to play by ear learn how to concentrate on what they hear and recreate it through an instrument or their voice. Students that learn how to practice for an hour to several hours a day further hone their focusing skills. Even my own at-risk students that I've taught in the past, many of which had diagnoses of ADD or ADHD, learning to play a small keyboard worked on extending their concentration abilities from a few minutes to 30 minutes. And as an example, I had a student that she could never, ever, ever, ever sit still. But she was able to improvise on a piano for an hour to 2 hours straight. I've had other students that we did drum circles and that helped them get some of their aggression out that they had for emotional reasons. I mean, myself, I'm pretty flaky and kind of out there all over the place, but I can concentrate on music, and that helps me concentrate on other things like studies. Math skills. Music is based on mathematical principles, from the number of beats in a measure to rhythmic figures to pitch and chord progressions. Students involved in music learn how to correlate math to a real-world experience, like playing in a band or singing in a choir. Cooperation. Students performing within an ensemble learn the importance of working cooperatively within a group setting. Following a conductor's every gesture and nuance works on a child's ability to follow instructions. Musicians learn the importance of the part within the whole. And while society glamorizes soloists, in fact, each member of the ensemble has an invaluable part in a concert or recording success. Eye-hand coordination. Children learn how to translate notes on a page into real sound. They accomplish this through coordinating what they see with their eyes with the actions of their hands or their voice. Excellent eye-hand coordination is invaluable in life, whether your child decides to pursue music, become a surgeon, or pursue baseball. Confidence building. Nothing can tax a musician's nerves more than the first performance of a piece. Yet, when the concert is done and massive applause ensues, nothing can compare. Even failed performances teach a performer to get back on the horse and hone those skills that failed. Creativity. Music moves us. It can be passionate when we are angry, morose when we are sad, excited when we are happy, and tranquil when we are at peace. Music gives your child a way to voice that which cannot be expressed through words or writing. And actually, there's been some very experimental scientific research on how music itself may actually be part of a different dimension other than, what we're used to, which, the space and time and all of that, because it exists. But how does it exist? It seems to just come out of someplace else. So it's very trippy, kind of experimental science, sciencey kind of stuff. But it's kind of interesting that, we can listen to a piece and it can make us cry, or it can make us angry, and it actually can have physiological results. Listening to fast music can actually increase our heartbeat. Listening to something that's dissonant, especially if you're in the West, if you're a Western world, in a Western country, can actually make you feel antsy and angst-ridden. And music can obviously make you feel happy. And the mainstream music business is expert at trying to figure out how to manipulate us through music. So music is something beyond ourselves, and it's a very creative. Even if you're not writing music, even if you're just playing it, you can be creative. Even if you're just singing in the shower or looking like a crazy person in your car, like I do, it just allows you to allow you to emote in a very interesting way. Problem solving. When learning a composition, a student must ask themselves to find ways to work around the difficulties in order to perfect their skills. Whether they have to learn to curve their pinky while playing a piano, like this, that, it's not this, this is like a dinosaur, have to train their ears to hear A440 at the beginning of a concert, or have to learn how to sing in Italian, performers learn how to problem solve to achieve a successful performance. And goal setting. Musicians need to set goals for themselves on a daily basis. Often these goals involve performing well at an upcoming concert, winning that next edition, moving up a chair, becoming a soloist, or securing that coveted high-profile gig. Musicians are not satisfied with mediocrity, and instead are constantly learning and challenging themselves to reach that next level of proficiency. And if you are not doing any music right now and you say, oh, well, I can't play music, there's kind of this idea in our culture that you have to be born and be able to play music, and that it's something outside of yourself, and that you cannot, if you haven't figured it out by the time you're 6 or 7, you're never going to play. That's not true. Everybody can enjoy music, and in fact, there are many cultures where everyone in that culture does some sort of music, whether it's an instrument, or they sing, or they pass down stories through song, or they dance. So it is integral to the human experience. There are some online references that I think would be really helpful to you. Let me just go ahead and share a couple with you. Here we go. We'll go ahead and do this. And okay, so the Hoffman Academy, and these are not, I'm not sponsoring these people or anything, but the Hoffman Academy is not, I'm not working with them, but they are an amazing, it's a way to learn piano online. My daughter has used this. She's young, she's a young girl, and she has learned how to sing in tune because of this. There's music theory, rhythm. The lessons are free, and they're really easy. They have little finger puppets for the kids. But even for adults, this is a really great resource. So the Hoffman Academy, I would recommend. I would recommend Musical U. I actually am on the team for Musical U, and Musical U has all kinds of really great resources, whether you're playing guitar or you're just learning how to sing or you want to songwrite. It's for beginners and for professionals. There's a huge gamut of things that you will learn at Musical U. So I've been working for them for a very, very long time. So they didn't ask me to go ahead and plug this, but this is a really great resource. And then also, I would also like to recommend the Petrucci Library. This is a wiki of composers. And so if you are like, oh, I can't afford to buy sheet music, guess what? There are literally thousands upon thousands of scores here of all kinds that you can download for free. So for example, you can just go over here, and this is my page right now. I have some of these for free. And for instance, if you're looking for a piano piece, let's see, I think I have an easy piano piece on here. What is it called? I forgot. Song for Mama D or something, or I don't see it on here. Did they move it? Oh, In the Arms of Mama D. So this was a very easy piano piece, and you can actually view it. Okay. And then if you want to, you can download it. And so this allows you to download lots of sheet music. I highly recommend this if you want to play music from composers that are alive or from different countries, because a lot of the traditional publishers stick to the classics like Beethoven or Bach or Mozart, which I believe they're on this website too. But if you want something new and different, you can definitely try something like this. Okay, so this is the Petrucci Library. It's a wiki, which also means that if you're a musician, you can contribute your own scores on here as well. But those are 3 pages just to start you out. And there's lots and lots and lots of resources online if you want to learn music. And, like I said, you don't even have to, be a professional or anything like that. You can just try. And I encourage you to encourage your kids to do music. Maybe you guys learn how to, play an instrument together, or you learn piano together, or you learn how to sing together. But there are lots of benefits to music beyond just the obvious benefits of enjoyment. This article was originally written on my blog, which if you ever want to check out my blog, there it is. It's sabrinapenayoung.blogspot.com. I'll put the link below. And If you have any questions or want more resources or whatever, or like the video or don't like the video or have a question about music particularly, put it in the comments below. I'm going to start checking my comments more often because I see that people have been writing more often. So I want to, answer everybody's questions. And I hope this was really helpful to you. So subscribe. I'm going to start putting up more videos more often. And I guess that's about it. Or subscribe. I think it's below me now. Okay. Anyway, so thank you very much and have a great day.